Pleasant good evening to each and everyone in Georgetown, Guyana, the diaspora and elsewhere. Friends all. Today, it is very important for I to give this 20 minutes address to Guyanese. I want you all to sit down and think. The two major political parties, which is the PPPC and the PNC now as APNU, they do not care anything about y'all. Only a few of the cronies and the killers will live. But you know them because many of your friends and family, to plenty of the cronies and friends. And I want to let it be known to you. I have lived through the PNC time under Burnham, Desmond Hoyt, and later with Mr. David Granger with a coalition between members of the PPP, Ramjatan and Nagamutu, and Mr. Trotman that was thrown out from the PNC by Desmond Hughes Hoyt. And I can use a ledge. But today in Guyana, I want to ask you, the African descendant, what have you accomplished from Burnham time to now, from 1966, with all the raping and killing to the Indian race and others? What did you get? Tell me, what did you get? And still you learn nothing? But this young generation is much more educated. You are much more easier to reject the hypocrites. Both parties are about their friends and family and corruption. Yes, the PPP is full of corruption. And they will pay any black police officer or any army military personnel or criminals to even kill their own if they find that they are in trouble or the truth will come out. Rich Antigua was murdered by the help of Teddy Jagan and others in the PNC. Walter Radney was murdered by Jagan and Burnham. Think of it. And not forgetting Church of Israel, Washington Rabbi member, Stepfather Doc, the Catholic priest who was writing the news, but called the Catholic Standard. But nevertheless, you black people, wake up for God's sake. And you Indian, the same. Guyana is not for African descendant. If you're holding on with emancipation, then go back to Africa. And every one of you arrive, 10 must take your place. Because you all don't know better. Trust me. And for you Indian who claim your arrival, you're already saying that you are not from Guyana because you arrived. Go back to Mother India. But you will have a problem. Ali is a Muslim. I hope you know, Nudi was in Guyana and he said in India, India is only for Hindus, so where will you Muslim go? Pakistan? Bangladesh? I hope you understand. And therefore I'm looking at the situation, what's happening. The late Walter Radney have lost his life because of you. Today y'all are making the same fucking mistakes, supporting these hypocrites. But let it be known to all of you, every crime that was committed while you're in power, you will answer it or your children will carry your burden. Jesus said it better. The crime that committed by your ancestors, the children shall bear it. And he said it, not me. He also said, do unto others you like them do unto you. So for you educated blacks, congratulations. For you educated Indian, the same. Unite. We tried, the PNC was scarce, rapists, and a lot of defeat towards other races. And when Walter Radney, the black brother, speak out, he also was killed. Waddle was killed when he speak out. Learn one thing, you black people quick to get into racial tension. You hate the European as the white man. You hate the Chinese. You hate the East Indian. And with corrupt leaders in PNC and APNU now, few will defy. Why don't they do the killing themselves? Or their white family? Or their family? But they send you the hungry belly black people to commit the crime. And when you all get caught, they turn their back on you. So wake up, for God's sake. You deserve land, money to build your house, and a share of the wealth of the fucking country. That's not only for political party, Indian and black people. It's an indigenous nation, country, called the Amerindian. What become of them? You blacks are talking about the white man slave, your ancestor. Tell me in that 4-letter word what the fuck y'all do to the Amerindian in Guyana. Throw away the Bible, the Quran, and whatever y'all believe in on Allah or God, because y'all are worse than the devil. Y'all are believing in something but doing wrong. And let me tell you all clearly, you see our hands, it's clean. But don't push it, because we are all dead fucking people. All right? America gets what America wants. World War II, they entered the war against Adolf Hitler. And from that time a doctrine was signed called the Monroe Doctrine. And run it through and get the X-13 plan. What would have happened to you, the Indians? I look at Barra talking, and he have the answer to Guyana. And then I look at Mr. Ali, the president. He talking too. But what do you expect from opportunists? I have nothing against y'all, man. Why lie? And you're wearing red clothes. The red clothes was a communist link. And now the green clothes with the black people. Now you must eat fucking guana. Something wrong here, man. But the decent black people and Indian, y'all are not a part of this. The 4 major races came out from foreign country. Africans from Africa. Who's the descendant in Ghana, which I'm a part of. East Indian descendant from India, I also got your blood in me. Portuguese and Chinese. From Portugal, China, India, and Africa. But only 2 of you believe you have the legal rights to take the country and use it to your fucking disposal, treat people like your garbage, and when you open them out, you jail them or kill them. How far y'all going, Ali, Bharat, and the member of the PNC? Y'all are not ashamed? Guyanese are in every part of the world because of Burnham. And yes, also the PPP. I think this is the beginning of the 21st century. You Indians love to fight for land. You love the Obia man. You love to do wrong to your own brothers and sisters and mothers. And kill them, even kill your children and put them in suitcase. You poison your men and the men turn back killing you. This shit have to stop. I see a black brother in Mackenzie speaking out against the Venezuelan coming to Guyana getting land. Where does black brother come from? You ancestor come from Africa, you ain't get no land, that's your fucking fault. Hugo Chavez in Venezuela gave 120,000 Guyanese family land free, water and light. While in Guyana, the whole India don't give it to everybody, only their friends and their cronies and some of their supporters. Think of it. And they are so fucking corrupt. I see Mr. Mohammed is running against them. Now you're hearing all these allegations. And before, all who talking what he done then was defending him. Which means if he had committed such a crime and was backed by ministers of government and court officers, claim that he was innocent then, he innocent now too. And if that be the case, that he had to be charged for a crime that he committed according to y'all, then all who was aiding and abetting in the crime must be arrested and charged for aiding and abetting in such a crime. You're fucking guilty of it too. Because if he were innocent then, why suddenly he's guilty now? Because he's running against the two. The iguana and the robin redbreast. Come on, man. But you decent black people, grandchildren of the African slaves, do better. You know better. Walter Rodney was murdered by the 2 party leaders, Burnham and Jagan. Omar Wali was beaten and locked up, I think, and I can say alleged. Rupert Rupnarain, he changed him out like a woman changed her underwear. Listen, man, I've known all of them in WPA. But you black people are more decent and honorable. Is the low class one who don't want to work, want a $3 bill. And then when the Indian use y'all to kill somebody, they get somebody to kill y'all. And if you drinking liquor, you're going to get in drinking liquor and they're going to poison your ass out. And if you're sick and go in the hospital, they get a nurse or a doctor to give the wrong medication and you're fucking dead. Indians do not want people to say what crime they committed. From 1960s to now, Guyana never had a leader that was interested of the helping the people, because everything one rise, you all kill them. Walter Rodney was murdered by both race leaders, PPP and PNC. I see Mr. Norton talking about the animal. I don't think he called Mr. Mohammed name, but I think he talked about the leopard or the jaguar. And like I said, it's alleged. And all the allegation he's saying, if these things are true, how much of them in the PNC are not doing the wrong? Some of them use officers to lock up an innocent man who was on bail, tried to kill him in prison, strip him naked and beat him. David Granger administration and all 30-something members in parliament at the time could be held accountable for such a crime. It is kidnapping and illegal way of operating, and call it legal in terrorism by kidnapping an innocent citizen of the fucking country. So all members of the PNC, y'all can be guilty for that crime, and members of the PPP, they got hands in it. But Indian businessmen bribe Providence Police, bribe the courthouse, the prosecutor, and others to carry a crime. So let Horseman, as Ramdat and Shamim Mohammed know, this fucking crime is not going to sweep away, for we are all dead fucking people. I could join Venezuela, Bharat and Ali, and Mr. Ben. Will you blame me? You are living on the fat of both race, so you're going to do anything to silence me. But this flag, Donald J. Trump is the president, and you black people don't like Trump. And account information is alleged that members of the PPP, and I think I saw on Facebook or something, President Ali had a picture with Kamala. That picture doesn't matter because AI can do a lot. But according to information, money was given to the Democratic Party in our campaign, and it's alleged. So you all don't even like Trump, okay? And maybe you have a right to like or not to like, but Lord one thing, this flag represents this hemisphere. This flag, in 1946 and 47, sent the Jewish people to Palestine. Look what's happening there today. If I could turn back the clock, I would have rather have them in Guyana. It would have developed. And if you black people, they do that way you do the Indian, and other races in the Amerindian, they will have wiped you out like what they're doing right now in Gaza because of October the 7th. Okay? Think of it. But not all of you should be held accountable for such a fucking crime. Alright? We are victims of both of you. So when Mr. Ben, who's got him out with his soup running, like others, condemning what's going on, because Mr. Mohammed is running now against them, suddenly it's alleged he involved in drug racketeering, he involved in gold problem, and how could the United States sanction a man because he owed $50 billion US to Guyana government? Come on, Trump, take the fucking country and let this flag fly high. Guyana have more to offer than Ukraine and Gaza. And let you know your history. Let your ambassador keep her tongue in her mouth. And look, it's better to have friends than enemy. We all speak English language. We all came out from the British Empire. Do not let them lie to you. Indians believe they're smart. They could outsmart you with money. And how could a lobbyist form in America make the man have to be sanctioned when they are not Guyanese and they do nothing? And Mr. Ali is alleged, when you heard about it, he said he knows nothing about it, but Mr. Barazak, you say the Guyana government hired the lobby firm to do it. How could you hire an American citizen or company to blaspheme a citizen of your country when you and them was living in the same, eating and drinking together, driving the man's vehicle? Come on, Bharat, you have no fucking shame. Come on. You think we don't know? But there is a God, Ali and Bharat. There is a God, he can soon answer it. But let it be known to you and to the PNC, we are all dead people, but our hands are clean. Once y'all don't fuck with us, we won't fuck with you. But we want justice yet. What does it profit a man to gain the world but lose his fucking soul? What does it? We are living in Canada, in America, and in other parts of the Caribbean, and we are humiliated and insulted by their citizens who don't know better. I know what America have done to Guyana that caused a separation, but they had the right to do it, because nobody wants communism into this hemisphere. And who more close to the communist world than the PPP and Burnham government? Don't lie to the fucking people. Speak the truth. The late Walter Rodney will be remembered. Okay? And all the dead people, wake up. You Indian and black unite. If Mr. Mohammed is there, give him the support. Why the Amerindian got to buy land from Indian and black people, grandchildren of slave and cheap labor? Can you go to heaven and sell Jesus and Muhammad a piece of land? You fucking hypocrites. Can you do that? And you call yourself Imam, bandit? You're a pack of fucking bandits, hypocrites. But every crime you commit, you got children and grandchildren. Eh? Don't make it cross this channel. America gets what America wants. And we will defend this flag in this country to the last. And will not tolerate dictator in Guyana. People's power, no dictator. The voice of the late Walter Rodney. The voice of many, Waddle, and many. And all the innocent killing. Okay? The police who like to shoot and kill, be aware you have a fucking family. Okay? And you, the black killer for money, you got a family. How could an Indian black egress and aggress them? How can an Indian, y'all love land? You know something? Y'all days are coming, but for you, the younger generation, change. If Mr. Muhammad is the answer to civilization, and for you to be benefit, support the call. And if anybody paying you to kill him or do him anything wrong, expose them. Come on. It's alleged that Bharat Jagdeo married a woman, Deshibani, and says he never married her. You are women, is this kind of man you want? As a leader? Or an advisor? Come on, Manzoor. Where's your tongue? I had better respect for you, but you shut your mouth without saying anything as a leader of the United Force. Speak up for the Amerindian. All the land is taken away and given to foreigners. And Guyanese, Indian and black all in gold line, gold field, and I feel where the people fucking living in their own country. Can an Amerindian go to Indian Africa and hold the Taj Mahal or hold the fucking Angel Falls? Come on. You hypocrites. You may not like what I'm saying, but let me tell you. Every year you pull on us, you got family. Don't let it start from Queens to Toronto, from Liverpool to Barbados. So let Ramzatan hear it. From Ohio to Florida. Don't make it fucking start. Our hands are clean. But this flag and these people behind us. I call upon Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, 45th and 47th President. Let your ambassador keep out of Guyana politics and send in the military, the police force to protect the rights and let this election run. If Mohammed is a businessman, he's better than those who study in Moscow as a political leader and those opportunists who wine in and dine in while the people are hungry and give them a little handout. Mohammed didn't come as a Muslim and play string band. Ram and Krishna wasn't beating Taja when they were delivering the message, not Jesus. Wake up, my fellow citizen. You need land to build your house. You need 50,000 US to build your house. And a big piece of land. And unite all who marry different race. You dissolve an award. The future lies in the hands of the children. I quite agree that the PPP is doing a lot of inroad. How? Bridges, roads, because we have to get along from villages to villages. And According to the villagers, so are now in election time, water pipe. We want a new government to change the constitution. All ministers must declare their assets. And no man is above the law. The court must have nothing to do with the parliamentarian. And any judge commit a crime by taking bribe or lock up an innocent person, I believe in execution, not jail. And if a man disappears and the police take bribe, the whole family of such a police officer must go through the same thing. We must live together as one, unite, serve God, and show respect to one another, and unite and put Guyana forward. If Mr. Mohammed is the man, give him your support. If you believe that Ali have the answer, give him the support. Or nothing, but let them declare the assets and change the constitution. Stop the election now until the constitution change. No man is above the fucking law, says Oliver Cromwell, 1627, when he beheaded King Charles. Okay? So if you're going to follow the British law and follow the laws of the court, there's a passage in the law books. He who receives stolen property is worse than the man who stole it. So which means the two races receive a country that don't belong to you, and all of you are accountable. But for the future generation, hold hands, change the government if they're wrong, and get another one. We tried the PPP, corruption and failure. We tried the PNC, was racism and corruption all the way through. We want something better. That's why God sent so many prophets. Muhammad is the last messenger. So let Muhammad in Guyana be your last leader to put your country forward. Hell with the hypocrites. Thank you. And have a good day.